Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a 1995 Zippo Windproof lighter. The flat bottom. It is marked L on the left side and XI are the Roman numerals on the right. I believe that would put it December of 1995. I think this is a solid brass lighter. Been kind of difficult to hunt that down and figure that out exactly, but I did find a couple of listings on eBay that included the original paperwork, which had the brass case care pamphlet included there with the other paperwork. This lighter shows some scuffs, scratches, maybe a small ding or two. This is commemorating the Atlanta Olympic Games, Summer Olympics of 1996. Down below there that says trademark, copyright 1992, ACOG, A-C-O-G. I assume that's probably something to the effect of American Committee on the Olympic Games, something like that. Looks like all the paint is still there, present and in pretty good shape. There may be some scuffs and minor damage to it, just as you can see these scuffs and minor wear to the finish of the brass case. High polished case with the painted embellishment. The insert, we can see this. Looks like it is XII, which would be 1996, and B. So, February of 1996. Which the Olympic Games were actually in 1996, as the graphic says there on the face of the lighter. But the lighter case manufactured in 1995 in preparation for those games and getting these lighters out in 1996. I don't remember exactly. I was in the process of moving at the time from Ada, Oklahoma, back to Oklahoma City. I was employed by the U.S. Postal Service at the time. And I do remember Shannon Miller being one of the stars of those Olympic Games, also Michael Johnson. Other than that, I don't remember a whole lot, other than that was the Olympics that had the bombing, for which Richard Jewell was initially suspected and maybe even blamed. I think a lot of people may still think he was the one that did it. I'm not sure if they ever actually caught who did it or not, but I think they did prove that it was not him. You can see there it is snow white inside. A little bit of wear to the printing on the bottom side where it says lift to fill. That's just from putting pressure there to pull that thick bottom felt pad up. There you can see those markings. Very difficult for me to see here even through the viewfinder of the camera, but I believe it's B of XII, and that would make perfect sense. Not a perfect match for the case, but close enough within a few months. within a couple of months, even though they're different years, or about 3 or 4 months, I guess. The insert being manufactured in February of '96 and the case in December of '95. Now, I don't know whether the insert is brass or gold plated. Like I said, I'm fairly comfortable saying that the case is solid brass because I've seen that care instruction pamphlet in some of the other eBay listings. Very cool lighter in very good condition. Excellent. Not mint because it does have some scuffs, dings. I did have to drill out the old flint and deal with some dusty flint residue. As you can see, everything cleaned up nicely. There was no sticker on the back. I believe that there was a set which this particular lighter was a part of, but from the eBay listings that you see when you type in 1996 Olympic Zippo, there are others that are sold individually, but there are a lot of this one that's been sold individually. So I think that this particular lighter was probably available in the set and also individually, just you could just buy this lighter. It's got several colors in the graphic there, kind of a hunter green with the backdrop of the gold, and then the flame and stars coming up out of it. Look like there's 5 colors. The top one being gold tone or the brass from behind the paint. So I guess that would give us a 6 color graphic here. 5 colors of paint. You got like an orange, red, and then a blue and purple star before you get up to the gold one. Then with the hunter green. Very nice, attractive lighter commemorating the 1996 Summer Olympic Games. Which, as I said, I don't remember a lot about them. It's because there was a lot going on in my life. But I do remember as we were packing up the apartment to move there in Ada, I do remember watching some of it on television. I am certain that Shannon Miller was a big part of those games, as well as Michael Johnson, but I don't remember a whole lot. Don't really remember any of the male gymnasts or any of the swimmers or anything like that. This lighter will probably be for sale in our eBay store soon. So keep your eyes open for that. I don't know. Still toying with the idea of keeping it. It's a really nice lighter. Flat bottom. High polish finish. And a nice painted Olympic graphic. Until next time.